Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Mike, your boy Mr. cHoW here, coming at you with a video. In this video, we're going to discuss how to record ghost voices with EVP in 15 steps. EVP is also known as electronic voice phenomena. Let's begin. This is what an audio recording device looks like, also known as a digital recorder. It's what you'd be using to conduct an EVP session. Electronic voice phenomena, or EVP, is the mysterious recordings of voices from an unknown source. Where these voices come from, theories include ghosts, other dimensions, and our own subconscious, and how they are recorded on various devices is unknown. Ghost hunting groups and other researchers attempt to capture these voices as a routine part of their investigations, but you don't have to belong to a ghost hunting group to try EVP. In fact, you don't even have to go to an allegedly haunted location. You can try this at your own home if you want to. And here's how. Number 1, buy basic equipment. Get the best voice recorder you can afford. Most researchers prefer digital recorders over cassette recorders because cassette recorders with their moving parts create their own noise. You also want to get a good quality pair of headphones or earphones to listen to your recording. Some researchers also recommend an external microphone to connect to your recorder, as it may be more sensitive and produce better quality recordings, but this isn't mandatory, however. Number 2, set up the recorder. Many digital recorders have a selection for quality. Always choose the high quality HQ or extra high quality XHQ setting. Make sure you put in fresh batteries as well. Number 3, choose a location. EVP can and have been recorded virtually everywhere. You don't need to be in a reputably haunted location, although this might be more fun. You can even try it in your own home, but consider how you'll feel if you succeed in getting EVP voices in your own home. Will that bother you or others that you live with? Number 4, keep it quiet. You are trying to pick up voices that can often be soft, subtle, and hard to hear, so keeping the environment as quiet as possible is of utmost importance. Turn off the radios, TVs, computers, and any other source of extraneous noise. Avoid moving around to eliminate the sounds of footsteps or rustling of clothing. Take a seat. Number 5, turn on the recorder. With the recorder on the HQ setting, put it in record mode. Begin by stating out loud who you are, where you are, and what time it is. Don't whisper. Talk in a normal voice. Number 6, ask questions. Again, in a normal tone of voice, ask questions. Leave adequate space between your questions to allow the recorder time to pick up any possible responses. Researchers often ask such questions as, are there any spirits here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me something about yourself? Why are you here? Surprisingly, EVP voices sometimes respond to direct questions. Number 7, have a conversation. If someone is with you during your recording session, you can talk with each other. Just don't be too talkative. You want to give the EVP voices a chance. A conversation is okay because many researchers have found that the EVP voices actually comment on what you're saying. Number 8, be aware of ambient noise. As you are recording, try to be aware of the noises both inside and outside of your environment and everyday life. We have trained our brains to filter out a lot of background noise, but your recorder will pick up everything. So when you're making your recording, be aware of those noises and remark about them so they're not mistaken for EVP. For example, that was my brother talking in the other room. That was a dog barking outside, a car passing on the street, my neighbor yelling at his wife. 9, give it some time. You don't need to spend hours recording, but give your sessions a good 10 to 20 minutes. It can be shorter, but a good 10 to 20 minutes is always suitable. You don't have to be asking questions or talking the whole time. Absolute quiet is okay too. Just remark about those ambient noises. Number 10, listen to the recording. Now you can play back the recording to hear what you got, if anything. Listening to the recording on the recorder's little speaker is usually inadequate. Plug in your earphones and listen carefully to the recording. You can also connect the recorder to external speakers, but earphones are better in that they are also blocking out external noise. Did you hear any voices that you can't explain? If so, you might have captured an EVP. Number 11, download the recording. A better method of listening to and analyzing your recording is to download it to a computer. Many digital recorders come with software for doing this. See your manual. Once you have it on your computer, it then becomes easier to tune up and turn up the volume, pause, etc. Go back and listen to specific segments of the recording and so on and so forth. Again, it's best to listen through your computer via a set of headphones. Number 12, you need to keep a log. When you download the recording to your computer, give the audio file a name that reflects the place, date, and time, such as Asylum 1/23/11 10 p.m.wav. Create a written log of your recordings and any results you might have heard so that you can easily find the recordings again when you need to. If you do hear a possible EVP on your recording, be sure to note the time on the recording and put it in the log. For example, if you hear a voice say "I'm cold" at 5:12 on the recording, put that in your log for the recording as 5:12 "I'm cold." This makes it easier to find the specific EVP later. Number 13, have others listen. EVP can vary greatly in quality. Some are very clear while others are very hard to hear or understand. For low quality EVP especially, understanding or interpreting what the EVP is saying is a very subjective thing. So have others listen to the EVP and ask them to tell you what they think it is saying. Important, don't tell them what you think it is saying before you have them listen to it, as it can influence their opinions. If other people think it is saying something different than what you hear, note that in your log too. Number 14, be honest. As with all aspects of paranormal research, honesty is of prime importance. Do not fake EVP to impress or scare your friends. Be honest about what you are hearing. Try to be as objective as possible. Eliminate the possibilities that the sound was just the dog barking or the neighbor yelling. You want good quality data when all is said and done. Number 15, keep trying. You may not get EVP the first time you try it or the first 5 times you try it. The strange thing is, some people are luckier, if it is luck, at getting EVP than others, using the exact same equipment. So keep trying. Researchers have noted that the more you experiment with EVP, the more EVP you'll get, and with greater frequency. Persistence often pays off. Tips. Number 1, work at night. One reason ghost researchers often seek EVP at night is not only for the spooky ambience, but it's also quieter. Number 2, leaving the room option. Step 6 says to ask questions, but another method is to start recording, state your name, place, and time, and then set the recorder down and leave the room or area. After some time, 15 or 20 minutes or so, up to an hour, come back in and listen to what your recorder has captured. The disadvantage of this method is that you aren't present to hear and discount any ambient noises. Number 3, set it down. Even if you stay in the room with your recorder, it's best to set the recorder and microphone down on something like a chair or a table to eliminate the possible noise of your hands on the devices. And what you'll need: a voice recorder, headphones or earphones, external microphone is optional, external speakers are optional, and audio editing software is also optional as well. All content is credited to the following website: liveabout.com. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching and listening. Hope you all stay tuned for more content coming out on the channel in the near future. Got a lot of stuff planned, so look forward to that. As always, though, cheers and chow until next time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Bye.